Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a closer look at one of the most unique and lesser-known Soviet experimental jets, the 2025 E-8, a prototype fighter based on the iconic MiG-21. Although it never entered mass production, the E-8 was a bold step in the evolution of Soviet aerospace design. It featured a number of significant aerodynamic and structural changes that set it apart from its predecessor. This aircraft was meant to test new technologies that could later be adapted to future fighters. Let's explore its exterior, interior, performance, safety systems, special features, estimated cost, and finish with a full overview of its legacy. From the outside, the E-8 is immediately striking. Unlike the MiG-21's familiar intake in the nose design, the E-8 replaced it with twin side-mounted air intakes, giving the aircraft a sleeker, more modern silhouette. This design allowed for the integration of a powerful radar system in the nose, which the MiG-21 couldn't accommodate due to space limitations. The wings were radically different too. Instead of the delta configuration of the MiG-21, the E-8 sported a swept wing layout with negative sweep, offering enhanced maneuverability and better low-speed handling. The fuselage was lengthened, and the tail section was refined for better stability. Visually, the E-8 looked like a blend of futuristic ambition and raw power, embodying the transition from second to third generation fighter design. The cockpit of the E-8 retained many components from the MiG-21, but with slight modifications for better visibility and pilot comfort. It remained compact, with basic analog instrumentation and minimal digital upgrades since the aircraft never advanced beyond prototype stage. The ejection seat was upgraded to the KM1 system, offering increased pilot survivability. In terms of performance, the E-8 was designed to push boundaries. Equipped with the R21F300 turbojet engine, it promised a maximum speed of over 2,400 km per hour and a service ceiling reaching up to 20,000 meters. Its rate of climb and acceleration were projected to be significantly higher than that of the MiG-21, offering superior interception capabilities. The airframe was optimized for high-speed flight while retaining maneuverability, thanks to the advanced aerodynamic layout. Unfortunately, due to an engine failure during testing, the prototype crashed, cutting short its development. However, simulation and wind tunnel tests indicated that the E-8 had the potential to outperform many of its contemporaries if fully realized. Safety was a key concern in the E-8's design. In addition to the new ejection seat, engineers focused on fuel tank protection and redundant flight control systems to minimize pilot risk during high-stress maneuvers. The aircraft was also meant to be equipped with an early warning radar system capable of detecting threats before visual contact, giving pilots a crucial edge in survivability. Though many of these systems remained in concept phase, their inclusion in the design documents showed a serious commitment to pilot safety, a relatively new priority in Soviet design philosophy of the time. What made the E-8 stand out wasn't just its airframe or performance, but its vision. It was the first Soviet fighter to experiment with side intakes and full radar noses, a configuration that would later become standard in aircraft like the MiG-29 and Su-27. Its wing design was also ahead of its time, focusing on improving low-speed handling without sacrificing high-speed performance. These innovations, though never tested in combat, paved the way for the more refined designs that followed in the late Cold War period. The E-8 was a lab in the sky, a place where theory was tested, and many lessons were learned. As for the cost, because the E-8 was a prototype and never reached serial production, exact figures don't exist. But based on comparable projects of the era, had it entered production in the late 1960s, each unit might have cost around 1.5 to 2 million Soviet rubles. Translated to today's values, that would be approximately 20 to 25 million US dollars per unit in terms of development and material costs. The E-8 is a reminder of the ambition and experimentation that defined the Cold War aerospace race. It was bold, forward-thinking, and packed with innovations that would eventually influence generations of fighters. Though only one prototype was ever built, and its flight ended in tragedy, the E-8 remains a symbol of what could have been, a missed opportunity with a lasting legacy.